Good morning, children. This is class 12th physics chapter ray optics and optical instruments. Today we are going to start with lens maker's formula. So this formula, children, it relates the focal length with the refractive index of the material of the lens and with the radius of curvature of the two surfaces of the lens. Now you will say, ma'am, if we want to find out the focal length, we can find out with the lens formula. But children, this formula, as the name says, lens maker formula, is used by the lens manufacturing companies to calculate the focal length, right? To design the lens of the suitable focal length, as they can use the suitable material of the lens having refractive index they need, and they can select the suitable radius of curvature. So the companies, they know the refractive index of the material, they know the radius of curvature of the two surfaces, so they will calculate the focal length using the lens maker formula. So children, here as we see, this is our convex lens, right? So here O is the point object. So this is the incident ray. Now children, the suppose the right surface, that is the yellow one. Suppose that right surface is absent. If that surface is absent, then does not it look like the derivation which we did yesterday? That is the refraction of light through the convex surface. This will be convex surface with refractive index mu, and this is your air with the refractive index 1. So this is our diffraction at convex surface. Yes, children. So same concept we are going to use here, and we are going to derive the lens maker's formula. Now try to understand the ray diagram clearly. Right, beta? O is the object. If we draw the incident ray and suppose the right surface is absent, then O की image कहाँ बनेगी beta? The image of O will be formed at I dash. I dash is the image of O if only the left surface is present. Okay, but as there is a right surface also, so this I dash, which is the image formed due to the left surface, will behave as virtual object for the right surface, and the image will shift from I dash to I. So I will be the image formed of the object O. Right, now let's name them. The object O and optical center, the distance between them is known as U. The distance between the optical center and I dash, let us call them as V dash. Let the distance between the optical center optical center, they have just shown it by C, no problem with that. In many books it is shown, right? Between the optical center C and I, be V. Because actually I is the image, so we are showing the image distance by V. And V dash was your virtual, which will be formed if right surface is not present, right children? Now, the radius of the left surface is R1 and radius of right surface is R2. Now, yesterday we had derived the refraction at the convex surface. That is, if only this part is present, then this will be the refraction formula. Now, let us apply this refraction formula first for right surface, then for the left surface, and we will get two equations, and we are going to add the two equations, we are going to solve them, and finally we will get the lens maker formula. It is very easy, right children? Let's start. So refraction formula, we know it is mu minus 1 upon r equals to mu by v minus 1 by u, right? Now for the left surface, mu will remain as it is. Mu same रहेगा. r की जगह r1 आ जाएगा बेटा, right? v की जगह क्या आएगा? For first surface, v क्या है? इमेज डिस्टेंस. तो पहले सरफेस की वजह से, लेफ्ट सरफेस की वजह से इमेज तो आई डैश पे बन रही है ना, तो इसमें इमेज डिस्टेंस क्या लिखोगे आप? वी डैश लिखोगे, है ना? और यू तो सेम रहेगा, ऑब्जेक्ट तो वही है दोनों के लिए, राइट? सो फॉर द लेफ्ट सरफेस आवर refraction formula will become mu minus 1 upon r1 instead of r, mu upon v dash instead of v, because for the first surface the image is formed at I dash and the distance will be V dash upon 1 by V, right? Now let's apply for the second surface, that is for this surface we are applying. So for this right surface we know I dash क्या behave करेगा, ऑब्जेक्ट की तरीके से, वो ऑब्जेक्ट होगा राइट सरफेस के लिए, और उसकी इमेज कहाँ बन रही है बेटा, यहाँ आई पे, ठीक है। तो आप यहाँ पे ऑब्जेक्ट डिस्टेंस क्या लोगे बेटा, ऑब्जेक्ट का डिस्टेंस आप लोगे v डैश, क्योंकि आई डैश ऑब्जेक्ट है राइट वाली सरफेस के लिए। एंड सो ऑब्जेक्ट डिस्टेंस देखो, u की जगह क्या आ जाएगा, ये u है, u की जगह आ गया देखो v डैश, राइट, और v तो v ही रहेगा, और r की जगह आ जाएगा बेटा r2, बिकॉज फॉर द राइट सरफेस द रेडियस ऑफ राइट सरफेस इज r2। नाउ चिल्ड्रन योर वन स्मॉल चेंज, म्यू नहीं लिखेंगे हम, बिकॉज बेटा योर initially the light was going from air to the denser medium, it was going from rarer medium to denser medium, so we wrote mu. But now the light is going from denser medium to rarer medium, है ना। पहले तो एयर में से लेफ्ट सरफेस पे रिफ्रैक्शन हुआ, अब लेफ्ट सरफेस जो अंदर का उसका मटेरियल है वहां से वो राइट मतलब राइट सरफेस से बाहर आएगी, तो अब वो किस में से आ रही है, वो डेंसर मीडियम में से रेयर मीडियम में आ रही है। सो अकॉर्डिंग टू द प्रिंसिपल ऑफ रिवर्सिबिलिटी ऑफ लाइट वी नो mu, that is refractive index of rarer medium with respect to denser medium, is equal to 1 upon, that is reciprocal, refractive index of denser medium with respect to rarer medium, so reciprocal हो जाएगा। So here instead of mu we are going to put 1 upon mu, as the light is now not going from rarer medium to denser medium, it is going from denser medium to rarer medium. Okay, so then you can solve this, take LCM, this will be 1 minus mu upon R2, this will be 1 by mu v minus 1 by v dash. Now what we are doing, we are multiplying by mu, mu के साथ multiply कर देंगे, यहाँ mu कट हो जाएगा, यहाँ mu कट हो जाएगा, यहाँ पे mu आ गया, right बेटा, and if you simplify then you will get 1 minus mu by R2 equals to 1 by v minus mu upon v dash. Now this is your equation number 1, this is equation number 2. If we add both the equations, if you see carefully children, अगर हम दोनों equations को add कर दें तो यहाँ पे क्या है, v mu minus 1, this is mu minus 1 and this is 1 minus mu. If I take mu minus 1 common, then here what we are having, 1 upon r1 minus 1 upon r2, because यहाँ पे 1 minus mu है ना, हमने mu minus 1 common लिया तो minus की sign आ जाएगी। Just do it by yourself, you will come to know, you just add them, you just see them, it will come like that, okay, because here it is mu minus 1, here it is 1 minus mu. If I take mu minus 1 common, then here it is no problem, 1 upon r1 आएगा, but यहाँ पे एक minus sign additional आएगी, that is minus 1 by r2. Now let's talk about the right side, and if you see on the right side children, then this is mu upon v dash, mu upon v dash, this is plus, this is minus, it will get cancelled. What you are left with, 1 by v minus 1 by u. So this is your, just a second, so if I substitute, if the object is at infinity, if u is at infinity, then we know that the image is formed at principal focus f. So if u is infinity, v will be, image will be formed at f. So substitute the value of u as infinity, 1 upon infinity will become 0, so this will go, this won't be visible, this will go, because 1 upon infinity is your 0, right? And 1 upon f, this is what, 1 upon f. So 1 upon f equals to mu minus 1 upon 1 by r1 minus 1 by r2. So this is your lens maker formula, which is used by the lens manufacturing companies to calculate the value of the focal length of the lens, whose refractive index is mu, and the radius of curvature of the surfaces is r1 and r2. Right, children? Now let's derive the lens maker formula for the concave lens. Children, it's exactly the same. Let's try to understand the ray diagram. So for convex lens, so children, here they have denoted the optical center with C. and here O is the object. Now suppose there is only left surface, right surface nahi hai, then the object O image will be formed at I dash. So I dash kya hogi uski image. But there is right surface. So for the right surface, I dash will behave as virtual object and the image will shift to I, right? The same concept as we used previously. So here the object distance, that is OC, is U. Then the image distance, or you can say the virtual image distance, I dash say C hai V dash, right? Then the distance between I and C is V, right? And distance between I dash and C dash, C is V dash, right children? Now, okay. Now what we are going to do, we know the refraction formula, that is mu minus 1 upon R equals to mu by V minus 1 by V. Now let's apply the refraction formula for the left surface and then we will apply for the right surface. Now suppose the right surface is not there, we are having only left surface. For the left surface, the radius is R1, mu will be same, V is the image distance is V dash, so it will be V dash and U will remain same. So this is our equation number 1. I hope for the left surface the equation is clear. Now let's apply the equation for the right surface. So for right surface we know that I dash will behave as object. तो object distance जो U है उसकी जगह हम क्या लिखेंगे बेटा V dash, right? इमेज कहाँ पे फॉर्म हुई है V, इमेज डिस्टेंस कितना है V, तो यहाँ पे इमेज के लिए आएगा V. रेडियस इसका राइट साइड का है R2, right? Now again instead of putting mu for the right surface we will put 1 upon mu, as the light is going from denser medium to rarer medium. So applying the principle of reciprocity, 1 upon mu is equals to mu12 is equals to mu21, right? Applying the principle of reversibility, of light. So for the right surface we are going to write 1 upon mu, क्योंकि अब light जो है वो rarer से denser नहीं आ रही है, it is going from denser to rarer, right? Now what we are going to do, now we are going to take the LCM. How we are going to solve this? This will be 1 minus mu upon mu, so this is 1 minus mu upon R2 तो है, right? Here this will be 1 upon mu V, 1 upon mu V upon 1 upon V dash. Now we are multiplying with mu के साथ multiply कर दिया, mu cut. So here you are having this is your equation number 1, equation number 2. You are going to add them and when you solve them you are going to get this. Again you are going to put the value of U as infinity, means object is at infinity, then the image distance will be formed at F. So instead of V you are going to write F and again you are going to end up with this lens maker formula. So children, this is your lens maker formula. So here we have made some assumptions, that is the lens is very thin. So we have measured the distances from the surface as equal to from the optical center. Second assumption that we have made is that object that we have selected, the object is only point size. Object is only a point which is lying on the principal axis. Third assumption which we have made in this lens maker formula is that the aperture of the lens is very small. The diameter of the refracting surface is small, right? Third, we have taken the incident ray and the refracted ray. They are making very small angles with the principal axis of the lens. So these are the assumptions which we had made. So with this, the lens maker formula is done. Okay children, bye bye, take care.